Alright, I have some fantastic news for all my Resident Evil fans out there. I believe that my theory is about to come to fruition. Now, if y'all don't know, I have absolutely been sticking to my guns for the past year about my RE9 takes. I've seen so many people swear up and down RE was going to come out in the beginning of 2025 and all these sources they have, and it's just been a mess, man. I don't think I've ever seen a road to Resident Evil be so wild like this has been. It's just been absolutely ridiculous. We've had the quote unquote leaks, the rumors, everything has just been a whirlwind of BS. We do not know anything about RE9, but I'm happy to tell y'all that ends next month. Now, y'all know my theory has always been that RE9 was going to be revealed during the summertime of 2025. I've been saying it for the past year. And I know everybody's been foaming from the mouth, fiending, begging, wishing we got anything new for RE9, just a slither of something. I have a feeling next month at Summer Game Fest, Capcom is going to absolutely go wild. All the speculation ends at Summer Game Fest. Now, if y'all don't know, Jeff Keighley put out a tweet and said Summer Game Fest is coming in just over a month, live on Friday, June 6th. And the reason why I feel like Capcom was always going to reveal RE9 at Summer Game Fest is just because it makes too much sense. Last year, they revealed Okami and Onimusha, and those were two massive reveals. Nobody's seen that coming. And then, of course, you had Monster Hunter, their big ticket game of 2025, has just came and went. So a lot of the reveals are out the way. Their major game is out the way. Where does that leave the spotlight? To their best franchise of all time, Resident Evil. And not only that, we've been getting teased from Capcom. This all but confirms RE9 is going to be revealed soon. If it's not Summer Game Fest, it is going to be at some sort of PlayStation event or some event during the summer. Now, y'all are familiar with the village portion of RE4. Y'all know that the sign there, I believe it's just an X there in the game. These images that have came out with Capcom thanking the fans for playing RE4, do you notice what's going on here with the picture tilted sideways? It actually says 9. So this is a massive tease that Capcom is giving the RE fan base, letting everybody know it's coming. No more years of waiting. It is here. But let's be real here. It's only been 2 years since RE4 came out, and we've all been acting like the sky is falling because a new RE hasn't came. Now, I've been telling y'all, just be patient and everything, but I have my moments too where I'm like, okay, I need something. Our patience are finally going to pay off because Capcom is about to go crazy with this reveal trailer next month. This right here is not a reach. I've been seeing people saying it's some sort of reach. People are tripping. No, Capcom does things like this for reasons. They've done this throughout the years when it comes to RE. And that's what I love about Capcom, because they always do things in a fun way. Remember the RE7 demo where they kept updating the demo and it was spilling out more information about the game? I just loved how they did it. Capcom does things in unique ways. This is 1000% telling us that it is coming, and it is coming next month, and I will put all my chips on it. I am not wrong. Y'all, if y'all been on the channel, y'all know I don't ever miss with my gaming takes, ever. Like, you see a comment right here, or they could have just simply added another plank for more words. This is the simple thinking people do, and they don't see the bigger picture. Capcom is truly not showing Resident Evil 9 at Summer Game Fest or sometime during the summer. We all should be worried, because how Capcom does RE, they do not do reveals past the summertime. But another reason why I believe this is going to happen and we are going to get a 2026 release date is because, if you didn't know, next year is Resident Evil's 30th anniversary. Resident Evil turns 30 on March 22nd, 2026. To be real with y'all, all them rumors and stuff we've been getting about them working on other RE titles, we are going to see them next year. Now, for Resident Evil 9, it just makes all the sense in the world. But the reason why RE9 will be coming out next year is just because it makes too much sense. While you have the anniversary going on next year, Resident Evil 9 will get revealed at Summer Game Fest, which is next month. It would be sick if they made the release date March 22nd, the day of the 30th anniversary. And while we have RE9 drop on the 30th anniversary, then they announce more RE titles that are coming. And I made videos about this. What if, just what if, when RE9 drops sometime that year, or just let's just say for fun, March 22nd, they reveal that they've been working on RE0 and RE1 remake, and it's some sort of package. You know, we get in the movie, but some sort of remake, or hey, we've been working on Code Veronica, and that drops the next following year, or maybe the same year as RE9. It is going to be a massive year for Resident Evil next year. I'm expecting several, and I mean several, announcements I think it's going to be more than one game that we get. Capcom has been under wraps for a reason. We know their team works on multiple games. That's why they release so many games at a high clip. This is why Capcom has been quiet for so long. It could be development hell as well. I'm not ever ruling that out. But I truly think it was just the patience thing. They've wanted to get out so many other projects. And now that those projects are announced and out the way and some of them are already released, now it's time to focus on the #1 franchise. If anybody want to put some money on it, I'll willingly put some money on it. I'll put the whole house on it. This has been one hell of a ride to a Resident Evil game. It's just been ridiculous, man. I told y'all I was done with the rumors and stuff, so I wouldn't make a RE9 video if I wasn't very positive or giving y'all just something to think about. Y'all might not agree with me. I'm not trying to force y'all to agree with me, but it gives you something to think about without telling y'all this is a leak or a rumor. And I mean, you can just keep reading in the comments. You're reaching. This is nothing. We all know Resident Evil 9 is in development. Well, if it was in development for what they say for about, what, 8 years, there is no reason for this game to still be in deep development cycle. It has to be towards the end at least. This guy brought this up. I completely forgot about this. They did this in the September 9th, 2021 in the Sony showcase for Resident Evil 4 Remake. So it is time to really get hyped. RE9 is close. And I'm glad a lot of people aren't just falling for the, oh, this is just a reach situation. I know it just doesn't seem like, again, the RE fan base is spoiled. This is the longest we've went without an RE game for quite some time. So the fact that it's quote unquote taking so long, even though 2 years is not a very long time, people just don't want to believe it at this point because all the leaks, the rumors, everything that's been coming out, and then, you know, you have dust coming out saying they're not real and stuff like that. Nobody knows what to believe. So everybody feels a lot more comfortable without putting theories or believing teasers that Capcom is obviously putting out for all of us to decipher, and not even decipher. It's just clear as day what they did. Somebody here says they did it right before 4 Remake was announced. Resident Evil 9 is going to be announced at the State of Play late in May. That was my other thing. If it wasn't the Summer Game Fest, it was going to be in a PlayStation event because that's where a lot of RE titles were revealed. So if it's not Summer Game Fest next month, which I will be surprised because Summer Game Fest has massive announcements. You see everything that was announced last year. We got so many great announcements. It will definitely be at a Sony event. So again, I'm not telling y'all this is concrete. This is, oh, this is just so factual. I have inside information. No. This is a theory that I've had for about a year, and I really feel like this is the time it's going to happen, and I feel like this is when it's going to happen. I just want to bring this to y'all attention, give y'all something to think about. Do y'all believe my year-long theory is real, or do you guys think it is not going to be shown at the Summer Game Fest? Us creators that do a lot of Resident Evil content, it's not been easy, man. It's definitely been drawing these streets. These speculations have been killing us. I appreciate you guys for making it to the end of the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and get this video out there in the algorithm. Let the algorithm do the algorithming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay safe out in these gaming streets. Peace out.